What's up? We are live for a Screen Fiend movie review for Mulan. Disney's live version of Mulan. Oh, that's probably the update that's telling the world that I'm going live to talk about Mulan. Thank you for that. Um, how do I feel about Mulan? The story. Give me some orange chicken. What's up, Lorenzo and Richie? Um, Mulan, man, I swear this was like one of the craziest stories ever, but it's more of Japanese story. I watched it with my little sister when she has all these Disney tapes. So Mulan, I don't even know if she remembers Mulan. uh, she used to watch that and the Disney Mulan and all those tapes we used to give her. Uh, she went and did all of these different things in the movie, and I vaguely remember the animated version. And this film is created more for people who hadn't seen the animated version. So this one's not really catered towards children. It's not like let's take the kids and go see Milan. This was more of an adult type of film. So it's kind of weird to me that they kind of like made it for kids. Nothing about this is for kids. Even when Disney made their version, it really wasn't for kids. So the thing about Mulan is the the war is going on and they need people from the village to go and fight. And if the greatest warrior, is supposed to pass it on to his son, and the father can no longer fight, and he would go out and fight for his family because he didn't have a son to represent him. So the daughter, Mulan, takes the armor and that is his because he was just going to have to go out and fight even though he couldn't perform anymore. And she cut her hair and pretended to be a boy and went to go train with the samurais to go fight in the Great War. Uh, Here's what I think about the movie itself. The film does not do justice from what I remember from the animated version. The animated version, it was more tense, the scenes, more emotion. Here, this plays out like a studio type of film where it's like no real attachment to the character. You don't really care about Milan. You don't care about none of this. You're watching it, the slow motion action scenes. It looked like the movie The Great Wall with Matt Damon goes to China and starts fighting. The fighting scenes look very similar to that. And they were fighting green monsters. It just had no bite. Where in the animated version, you could feel the emotion. You had the music playing, you had all of these different elements that put you in the state you needed to be in for the gravity of the film. So Milan, it lacked a lot of emotional gravity in certain scenes. And I felt that failed the movie. It's a good, don't get me wrong, the story is still good, it's watchable, and it's bland. It's nothing that will make you say, "Oh, this is great. I got to see this again." You'll watch it one time and you'll move on. So I'll give it 2 stars out of 4 tops. And then I'm quite sure anybody see this be like, I don't want to hear what some 30-plus-year-old guy got to say about a movie for kids. This this movie has never been about kids. Mulan was never about kids. Pocahontas really wasn't about kids. These were not kids' films. These were adult theme films. Today, I'm going to go live on Jenny's channel and I'm going to make a reveal. A shocking. A shocking, shocking reveal. Probably not that shocking to everybody. It's gonna be right before the Lakers game. I'm gonna say around 8 p.m., 8:30. Jenny will put up the. She's gonna put up the. You know, the video. She's gonna schedule it, and Chris and Jenny they're gonna interview me, and I'm gonna make a shocking reveal about myself that many of you don't know. And I tell you guys everything. So today you get to hear it all. Hell no. The only closet I'm coming out is that one. Oh God. It ain't that. Oh, look at Charles Phillips. Kids. No, I ain't got no kids on the way that I know of. I had to wait 9 months for that. No, the only closet I'm coming out is this one here. You saw it unhinged last week. I saw it again yesterday. I saw unhinged yesterday again. But if back to Milan, I think that these live action movies really ruin the connection. Yeah, I seen Tenet. I did a movie review for Tenet. I rated it 2 stars out of 4. I mean, for Tenet, I gave Tenet what? You got to watch the review. Oh, thanks, Richie. I appreciate that. Casino's always working. We even doing a stream yard, a early stream yard, because yesterday I was so tired, I ended up just going to sleep. I just passed out. I was so tired. No, I crashed. Uh-oh, Nicholas J. I don't like when they recreate classic movies, man. That too. We gotta do a boxing video. We're gonna end up doing one on Casino for Life where we just sit down and talk about the facts. The thing is that when you go from animated to live action, you gotta capture the emotional depth. Now, a real lion is not gonna have the emotional depth like for the Lion King. You ain't gonna get a lion to go, oh my God. You're gonna have to digitally put those things in there, and the lion just like, roar. Mufasa's dead. Whatever. He ain't gonna give a damn. So it's gonna be hard to do that. But with a movie that was, about humans with emotional feeling, like in Mulan, I'll give you a prime example. In the animated version of Mulan, when she takes the armor, it's a very emotional thing when she cuts her hair, takes the sword, and they show her putting on the armor. It's a real big thing. You really feel the gravity. You really feel the gravity of what's going on. It's very important decision, a very important moment in the film. For her making, this is a big commitment. There's no coming back from this. There is no, yeah, and in the live version, you'll see how cheaply it's done. She basically grabs, spins around, and then the armor's on her, and like she's Wonder Woman or something. Then she goes and grabs the sword, and she cuts her hair. She's out the door. It's no real emotional connection to what's really going on here. You don't have that. Like this is really, really an important thing here that she's doing. This is a line that when she crosses it, it's done. Aladdin was actually better than I thought it was gonna be. Aladdin has actually been the better one. That's was the shock and awe of it. Mulan, this thing is way terrible. Aladdin was way better than this. But yeah, in certain scenes, it didn't jump. But when they did the musical numbers and everything in Aladdin, it worked. It had the emotional depth. They even created a side story for the genie to have a relationship. It's and kids and it made sense. What movie is like what are they recreating now? This is why Disney they were banking on China, the market in China, so that they can make their money. Uh, they weren't able to be successful doing this. So because they weren't successful in bringing this to the forefront, as far as with the pandemic, all they could do, all they could do was um, go put it on Disney Plus. But now they created something special out of the blue called this is Disney Plus Premium. And you're like, what the hell? What is that? What the hell is Plus Premium? Like, where did that even come from? That makes no sense. Yep. So I'm out.